Recently, a client asked me, how do you get a great testimonial from a customer? How do you guide what you need from them so that it is a powerful testimonial and it's worthwhile without forcing or shaping, what they say. And there's a model that, if you have it in mind, helps you ask the right questions. So whether the testimonial is happening in front of a video camera, or indeed you're just listening to the testimonial from them, keep this model in mind. Your customer testimonial is, if you think about it in two dimensions, you're going to guide them towards an outcome. It's a bit like there's a story in a book called The Laws of Spirit, where a sage takes the hero of the story up into the mountains, and that she's trying to teach him balance, and she says, throw a rock at that tree 40 meters away, and he can't. And so she says, throw it to the right, now throw it to the left, now throw it to the right and throw it to the left, and throw it closer each time, and eventually he can hit the tree in the middle. We want to do that when we're asking a customer for a testimonial. And if we think about it in two dimensions, there's the logical dimension, which is across here. And the logical dimension ranges from real results to imagined results. What are imagined results? I mean, quite often when you see somebody come out of a workshop or something, they say, it's the best workshop ever, it's going to make a massive difference to my business. That's an imagined result. When someone says it lifted my conversion rate by 30%, that's a real result. And then the other dimension is emotional. When it has a deep impact on the business versus a shallow impact on the business, or on them, on their product, or on their problem, what you're trying to solve for them. So when someone has experienced a product or a service, or a testimonial from a product or service that is shallow and imagined, the person listening to that testimonial will just simply go, no thanks. I mean, it simply just does not ring true, and in fact you shouldn't even use those testimonials. When you get a testimonial that is imagined and it's deep, quite often the person hearing the testimonial in their mind will be thinking, really? Does that sound right? When the testimonial is quite shallow but the results are real, the listener to the testimonial is probably thinking, well, how much? How much will that be? And so we get these three quadrants that aren't high quality testimonials. What we're chasing are the testimonials up here where the results are real and the impact is deep, and someone listening to that testimonial goes, wow, that's what I want. I want that. But there's another level. There's this super green zone of testimonials. Wow is a narcotic. I talk about this all the time. It's only good while the drug is in the system. This very deep, very real result is where the customer goes, oh, that's what I needed. Deep realization, the sound of, oh, right. And the person listening to the testimonial also goes, oh, that's what I wanted. How do we get someone to give us that testimonial? So if you're talking to a customer and you say, listen, what are the real results that you got from us working with you, us offering our product to you, or from using our product? What are the real results, the tangible results? And have them say that. Throw the rock to the right. And what sort of impact did that have for you? Like, what's the deepest level of impact that had for you? Throw the rock to the left. Get them to give you some of that information. And then in the middle, you ask them if they could give you this response. So if you were listening to somebody else talk about what we do, what would you need to have heard from them in order for you to realize that this was what you needed? If you were listening to somebody else talk about what we did, the real results we get, the deep impact that we had on you, what would you need to have heard from them for you to have wanted this too? And then just wait and see what they say. And you'll be surprised with the kind of testimonials that you'll get out of that. Throw the rock to the right, throw the rock to the left. What would you need to have heard if you were listening to somebody else talk about the results that they got from what we do for them? There's a rule in this. Don't ask that of a customer if you don't know for sure that you delivered real results that had a deep level of impact. If the customer fits into these quadrants, we've got more work to do before we've earned the right to ask for the testimonial. Throw the rock to the right, throw the rock to the left, and hit the sweet spot of the ideal testimonial right in the middle.